All right, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Nilay. I'm Subhasish Mukerjee, and I'll be talking about the commercialization journey. So the last few years, we have seen an incredible amount of interest, commercial interest and success backed by our world-leading solid oxide technology. And I'll take you a little bit through that journey and some of the things we are seeing, which is really exciting. It's a very exciting time to be in this field. But before I start, let me just thank the SuperGen community and all that it does for companies like us, but also in general. I mean, it brings out this community that is gone through many years, as Nigel mentioned, of ups and downs, but has done a fantastic job of keeping hydrogen and fuel cells and clean energy at the forefront of our communities. So with that, I'll go on to the next slide. So who are we? We are a high growth UK technology licensing company. Many of you probably know us. We were spun off from Imperial College. Nigel was one of our founders, and there are others. And it all started actually from EPSRC funding that enabled these discoveries and inventions and innovations to start at Imperial that then led on to a company. And we have a very unique solid oxide cell technology. I'll talk about it in a minute. But we also have a very exciting business model where we actually license our technology, our know-how, our manufacturing expertise all around the world. And as you will see with some of the absolutely best companies and customers and partners all around the world. We have developed lots and lots of know-how, so we have lots of patent families and know-hows and trade secrets in this field that allows us to be one of the leading developers of this technology. And we are growing. We're growing really fast. When I joined, we were down to about 50 people. Now we're over 350 and growing. So it's a very exciting time, as I said. Uh, and the other thing that's very important is year upon year, our revenues are growing, our order books are growing, and the amount of interest from our customers continues to grow globally. And you'll see a little bit about that. We are listed in AIM, about 2 billion market cap. Again, that has been a phenomenal rise in the last few years based on the huge interest on green technology like ours. And we are planning to list on the London Stock Exchange main market now. And we are a high margin capital light technology licensing company. And often we are called the arm of energy technology, arm being the company which embeds this technology in a lot of the electronic devices, as you might know. So that's us in a summary. Uh, and what do we do? Our purpose is to develop clean energy technology to address climate change. And we're very passionate about it, and we've been doing it for quite some time. Historically, we have been looking at our technology for residential stationary type applications. So we started off with micro CHP, but as the technology has grown, we now are developing units which are 20 kilowatts and then further on all the way up to 500 kilowatts and megawatts at very high efficiency. So we have the higher power all the way to lower power to higher power utility scale being licensed with our technology. So that's a very exciting area. The other one is because of our robustness, which high temperature solid oxide has kind of some challenges with, but we are extremely robust. And that allows us to also have a huge application in the transportation sector. And we are now developing 30 kilowatt units as range extender for buses, but also moving on to 150 kilowatt plus for trucks and shipping. And one of the themes about all of these applications is that they are very hard to decarbonize sectors, and they're absolutely needed to be decarbonized. So our technology will play a vital role in decarbonizing in these areas, which are absolutely essential. And finally, this year we announced Ceres Hydrogen, which is running our technology in reverse and producing green hydrogen. There was a little talk about that earlier in the introduction. And we can make hydrogen at very high efficiency and very low cost for applications like green steel, ammonia, and cement, which are again factories and sectors you absolutely need to decarbonize. And if you look at all these sectors, it's in trillions of pounds. One can debate how many trillions, and there are a lot of different papers and estimations, but it's a humongous amount of market and application. And we intend to play a major role in all of these market areas. So going on to the next slide, what is a steel cell? So it's a very unique technology, a very unique design that we license to our partners. It has a 300 micron ferritic steel on which we put low cost ceramics, which gives the electrochemical performance of this unit, and it can be manufactured in very high volume at very low cost. It's extremely efficient. It meets some of the best world-class efficiencies, greater than 60% net in a fuel cell mode. It's reversible. Like I said, you can run it by giving fuel and producing electrons, or you can give it electrons produced by clean energy and renewables and produce clean hydrogen, green hydrogen. It's extremely robust. It can withstand vibration and all other kinds of robustness like on-off cycles, emergency stops. It's manufacturable. We are making it in the UK, but with our license, it's also being manufactured all around the world, and you'll see that. And at the bottom of it, it's very low cost based on the inherent design and what it allows. It's low cost because the repeating unit, the technology is low cost, but it also allows for low cost balance of plant and system. So overall, it gives it a very big advantage to the products it lends itself to. So the next slide shows a little bit some of the customers that are working with us, and the list of customers continues to grow. So Bosch needs no introduction. Bosch has invested in our company and are a fantastic partner. They are preparing for mass production of our SOFC system based on our technology. They are targeting production capacity of 200 megawatt by 2024 across multiple sites in Germany. They have already replicated our factory in Germany and growing that more. And like you see at the bottom, that's the product that they are working on, which is a 10 kilowatt, highly efficient and very, very clean that can run on multiple fuels, including hydrogen. The second column here is Weichai. Weichai is again a giant company in China. They're one of the largest companies for making diesel engines, and they have made a huge commitment in clean energy by licensing our technology as well as investing in us. And they are working on a JV with us, and they are also doing the bus trials. I talked to you about the range extender for buses. They are the ones we're working with for doing the first trials of that product in buses in China. Then Doosan. Doosan is a huge company in South Korea. Actually, they're probably the largest fuel cell company, and they have taken a big manufacturing license targeting capacity of 50 megawatt production in 2024. And they're also working with us in systems partnership to target high power utility scale applications and in marine application. And as you know, both are extremely important to decarbonize if we want to meet our net zero goals. And finally, we also announced recently a strategic collaboration with AVL. AVL is one of the world's most experienced and biggest fuel cell systems developers. And we've done this relationship to accelerate systems licensing and providing global reach for increased demand for significant combined fuel cell system capability. So to further grow our footprint faster with the systems development capability that AVL has. So all fantastic names, and these are the things we have actually announced. There's a big pipeline of customers that are very interested and are working with us that we haven't announced yet. So again, like I said, it's been a very exciting 3-4 years and lots of interest and a lot of different customers taking on and licensing our technology and growing products or manufacturing footprint with it. And like I said, when we looked at our capabilities, we said, we have the technology and the fit to also do electrolysis to produce Ceres hydrogen. So on the left, you see the Ceres power, where we are applying our technology for multiple sectors with multiple customers. But based on our expertise, our technology, and our experience, we plan to do exactly the same with electrolysis and Ceres hydrogen, which we announced this year. And we are already getting lots of interest from customers on this. And again, this is absolutely essential to decarbonize a lot of the sectors that you see on the right. which are hydrogen to power, shipping, heavy transport, blending it in natural gas grid, green steel, green ammonia. And there are a lot of advantages of using our technology for electrolysis. It's low cost, it's highly efficient. We can use heat when we couple it to things like green steel, as well as with our plans for producing our technology and our components all around the world. You can use the same components and the same parts to make our electrolyzers. So there is economies of scale and a quick ramp up to the gigawatts that you need. To
1 minute to go.
So finally, just to summarize, the last few years have been fantastic, and we have a world-leading technology that continues to mature and continues to grow into other companies and other partners, as well as we're looking into expansion with our technology into new areas like green hydrogen and electrolysis. So with that, thank you very much, and I look forward to your questions in the question and answer session. Over to the next talk.